I'm back with another video. I'm the queen of spontaneous videos. But I was just thinking about this, and you probably already seen my Instagram, and I shared a bit on this, like on Abraham and Abraham's wait for Isaac. If you first of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to Abraham because Abraham was that guy. Abraham was that guy. So let me describe Abraham to you in some seconds. Abraham was that guy that you see in church, first person to get to church, and he's cleaning. He's cleaning the chair. He's getting ready for service. When it's time for praise and worship, have you read the Bible about how Abraham would worship God and build altars for God? Abraham was the best dancer in church. Message. Abraham was probably the pastor of the church. What? His wife was the head of children ministries. She probably took care of other people's children. She's probably one of those people. I'm not describing them as they were, but I'm describing them as they would be in this, our ministry and our life, like 21st century type of thing. She was probably the one that was taking care of everybody else's child in the children's church. But they didn't have a child. Like, it just baffles me as to how Abraham was so dedicated to God. And for you to say, how there's people who serve God because there's something that they want out of it. You cannot serve God for 90-something years because you want a child. After some time, you have given up. You know how, like, at first you'll be like, no, you're 30-something. It's like, God, both of us will die on the line. Both of us. You will finish me before I don't have a son. And you know how, like, stereotypically it was for your firstborn male. Like, it was such a thing to look forward to. For him to stoop so low, to sleep with the house girl. These were bad. But the thing was that Abraham was not poor. Abraham probably had a mansion in our century description. Abraham was probably rich. Abraham probably had the greatest job because he was a full-time server. So Abraham was so blessed that Lot was blessed because he was associated with Abraham. Sarah was blessed because she was associated with Abraham. Let me explain this aspect of Sarah to you. For Sarah to laugh when the angels came and said that she will have a son, it wasn't said anywhere about Abraham laughing. You know how people say Abraham was a friend of God? You know how you are so closely entwined with somebody that you believe in the possibilities of them doing anything to make you happy. So when the angel said you have a son, I'm sure Abraham wasn't like, what's that? Like, Abraham had known God to the fullest. So to me, in my personal opinion, Sarah was not as strong in God. She didn't have as strong a relationship with God as Abraham did. Abraham, he was the top. And you know how, like, so it begins to baffle me how we live Christian lives as though you can't serve God without not having things. You can't serve God and still be single. Because people will think that, who are you serving? Maybe you sin. Maybe you did something wrong. You don't have a car and you're serving God. Like, there are some things that you don't have, and people just think that, you have sinned, you have done something wrong. Like, this your God is not good. This your God is not kind. Do you know how essential it was to have a male child? A child, period. In those days, and Abraham and Sarah were barren. And they served God. It's not like as if they were sinning and their sin caused them to lack a child. Guys, the summary of my gang is that, please be patient. Be patient. Don't let your lack of material things or lack of that one prayer point that you keep asking God for deter you from creating a strong relationship with him. It's not worth it. Because he has not given you that internship does not mean that you should not serve him. Because he has not given you boyfriend or fiancé, what? Does not mean that you should not serve him. God is bigger than the ups and downs. So that's the end of my video today. I hope you guys have a great week. Be productive, you know, do your best and let God do the rest. Bye guys, thank you for watching.